Hi North Haven, this video is going to be the basic overview for our new IPEVO V4K cameras. You can see that I have one right here. When you get them, they're going to come out of the box and they'll be all nice and squished like this. Just pull them open. So after you open it, you'll notice that you have these 3 screws right here where it bends. And you can tighten those or loosen them. So if I loosen it, it's just going to sag. Now, I don't have to tighten it all the way so it's really stuck. So these 2, for instance, I haven't really loosened yet because they're really hard to move with my fingers. If you have some kind of hand issue, that might not be easy for you, but it does have a little thing here. And let me bring that up so you can see that. So that if you have a flathead at home, you can use a flathead to loosen them. If yours are too tight, just be gentle because they're new, obviously. But once you do have them loosened, you don't have to tighten them too much. The only thing that I noticed is that if I don't tighten it quite all the way when I'm trying to push these buttons on the top, it's better to pinch it. So see how I pinched like this? And that holds the camera level when you're pushing on the button. So this is the camera view from above. You'll notice that right here is a QR code, and if you scan that with your phone, it's going to bring up a website that has a quick start guide as well as some important links. For instance, one of the links is for their visualizer software, which lets you do some things like taking video recordings and doing like some stop animation and all kinds of cool different things that you might want to use it for. And I am going to do some more videos on those, but I'm not going to go into that with this video because I just want to show you how to get it on me and get it going. From here at the top, you can see the cord. Now, when you hook it up to your computer, all it is a USB. Just put the USB in your computer. It's going to hook up right away, and that will make it available in Google Meet for you so that you can use it instead of your front camera if you want to on your laptop. The other buttons you have here are your exposure, your autofocus, and then right here, this focus, if you notice, there's an S and a C. The S is for static images, so you're gonna wanna use that. So for instance, if I was showing something where I was writing or working out a math problem, I would want to use the static focus. Now this one right here, this autofocus, it's already in focus right now. But what it will do is if for some reason it gets out of focus, you can just click that button and it will refocus automatically on whatever you have underneath it. So if you want to use this in Google Meet, right here you'll notice on the right side of my screen is my Google Meet where I've pinned what I can see as a teacher. On the left is the student Google Meet and what they would see before they've pinned the image. And then at the bottom, you're going to see my camera. So the first thing to know is to make this camera your video stream for Google Meet. Once you're in your Google Meet, you're going to click the 3 dots. You're going to click Settings. And then from here on the left, click Video. And in your drop-down menu right here where it says Camera, if it isn't on IPEVO, just click that down arrow and then choose the IPEVO camera. And this is a nice way if you want to present without presenting your screen, so something you're writing, you will just have that in view on Meet. This is also a good option if maybe you want to read stories and not have yourself in the video, just want to have the storybook in the video. Now notice right now that this is upside down and backwards on mine. On the student's view, it's just upside down. It isn't actually backwards the way mine is. That's okay. So what I am going to do is you'll see that I can move this around like that. So this head turns. And once I'm done turning it, I can come over. I don't know if this is actually what this purpose is for, but there's a nice little thing back here that I can kind of hook my cord into. And now the cord is out of the way because it can sometimes get in the way. Notice that on my student view, it doesn't look very focused. So I'm just going to click autofocus once. And I'm showing you this because I want you to know that from your view on Google Meet, it may look backwards, but you'll notice that in the student screen, it looks okay. And from here, I can just keep on writing. right? And I could work out problems. Notice again that it's backwards on my screen, but it's okay on the student's screen. So another option that you have is using the camera as your webcam. And again, notice that it didn't have me focused in correctly. So all I'm going to do is I just rotated the camera, and now I can pull it up more. And I can talk to the students and use this as my camera instead of my web camera on my laptop. And then when I'm done, I can come down and I can go right back to presenting to my students. And again, I just need to flip the camera so that it's the right angle. And that might take a little bit of playing around the first couple of times. The nice thing about that moving around is I can have my camera facing this way. I can have it facing this way on my desk, whatever works better for your desk arrangement.